So you want to talk SEO? Well, let me tell you about SEO. When I started my business 3 years ago, I didn't know what I was doing. I was business owner, webmaster, SEO, everything from taking out the garbage. I had people approach me wanting to do SEO for my website, wanting thousands of dollars to do SEO for my website. Money I didn't have. I was on a shoestring budget. And I said, well, I can't really afford to pay you thousands of dollars. Then I found Squirrly SEO. I said, well, $150, I think is what I paid for it at that point in time. I said, let me give it a try, see what I can do. Now, I was really surprised. I didn't really expect much. So I said, well, if it does it, it doesn't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Now, the professionals that wanted thousands of dollars told me those programs really don't work. You need to come with us, but it takes time to get your SEO, get you into Google, get you up in that page 1. So I said, well, let me give it a try. Let me try Squirrly SEO. Now, when I signed up for Squirrly SEO, within my first day, I had an email from Florin asking me how I liked the program. And basically told me, if you have any questions, reach out to me and my team. We will help you. That was from the president of the company. I was like, wow, the president emailed me. Impressed. So I started playing with Squirrly SEO. Did I read the instructions? No. How many of us read the instructions? 99% of us do not. Me is one of them. But I started playing with it. I was doing my keywords that I wanted to rank for. And I said, well, let's just play with this. Now, I'm just playing with it. Didn't read directions, didn't do a single thing. Now, all I did is I knew that I had to match up the green dots. And getting those green dots were what I was supposed to do to get some ranking. Green dots. Well, I got green dots for a couple of my pages. I said, okay, no problem. And I went and looked on Google about 5 days later. I was on page 2 of Google. I said, wow, I didn't expect that. That was in 5 days for putting green dots together. I checked a little bit later. I was on page 1 of Google, and I didn't even read any directions. Wow. Now, I started playing with Squirrly a little bit more, and I got more and more of my pages to get up there. The funny part is, I ranked higher on Google, page 1, than one of the manufacturers of one of the equipment that I use for my services. That manufacturer didn't like that I ranked higher than them on Google due to using Squirrly SEO. Now, I haven't checked my keywords in a long time, but I go and look on Google every now and then and see where I'm located. I'm usually on page number 1 of Google for a lot of my keywords. With Squirrly SEO, and I haven't touched my website good 6 months. So, I checked recently, and I did a keyword search for a restaurant. Just doing the restaurant name. Google, page 1, in the listing. The restaurant's name was number 1 in the search for Google. Number 2 was my website, using Squirrly SEO. Now, do I know anything about SEO? Nothing. Have I done any other training on Squirrly SEO or read anything more about Squirrly SEO? No, I have not. So, that tells you how easy Squirrly SEO is. Now, Florin from Squirrly SEO has given me the opportunity to do more education on Squirrly SEO, to learn more about Squirrly SEO, I haven't taken the time to do that. Even though it's been at my fingertips to go do it, I just hadn't had the time. So, if I can do this without reading directions, what do you think you can do if you're reading the directions? I'm pretty sure you can do a lot better than I can with reading the directions or the documentation. Page number 1 of Google on almost every single one of my keywords without even trying, not even reading the directions. So, would I recommend Squirrly SEO? Hell yes.